Bernard, I think they're here. Hi, it's Mrs. Ferris from Wood Library, and welcome to Bedtime Stories. Shall we get started? Today, well, not today, but this is the first week of summer vacation, and I was thinking of all the things that you might have been able to do. You could have gone to the zoo, or you could have gotten some exercise and done some yoga. You could have gone to a party. You could go to a fair, or maybe you went out and went for a hike. Well, that's what all of our stories are about tonight, so let's get started. This first one, I got the idea to share with you because I think last week we had another story about Ladybug. There's Ladybug right there. And this is what the Ladybug heard at the zoo. It's written by Julia Donaldson and illustrated by Lydia Monks and published by Henry Holt and Company. Almost looks like the White House, doesn't it? Well, one fine day when the sun shone down, the Ladybug took a trip to town. She flew around and saw the sights, the streets and the shops and the bright, bright lights. The streets and the shops and the bright, bright lights. She saw the parks and the palace too, and then off she flew to visit the zoo. Can you see it over here? And the crocodile snapped, and the tiger growled, and the lion roared, and the monkeys howled. The elephant trumpeted, trump, trump, trump. Humph, said the camel with a great big hump. The hyena laughed, and the hummingbug whirred, but the ladybug never said a word. But the ladybug saw, and the ladybug heard. She saw two men she already knew. If you were here last week, you know who those are. Those two are Lanky Len and Hefty Hugh. And she heard them chuckle, ho, 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 we're gonna kidnap Monkey Joe. We'll hide till there's no one else around. And then we'll pick the lock and we'll make Joe go around. And if we give him lots of fruit, he'll do the job and he'll get the loot. The palace isn't far at all. Monkey Joe can scale the wall. He'll find out where the queen's asleep, then tiptoe into her room he'll creep. He'll open the sack and steal the crown. And we'll soon be the richest men in town. Now, I think I was wrong about that being the White House, because I'm pretty sure this story is taking place someplace where there's a queen. So I think it's in London. And we're going to go to the London Zoo. Well, the ladybug spread the word about the plan she'd overheard. The crocodile snapped and the tiger growled. The lion roared and the monkeys howled. The elephant trumpeted, trump, trump, trump. Humph, said the camel with a great big hump. The hyena cried and the hummingbird whirred. And all of the animals, feathered and furred, said, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. We can't let them kidnap Monkey Joe. Do you see him there? I think he's the littlest one. But the ladybug told them not to fear, and she whispered a plan in the monkey's ear. Then as fast as the wind, as fast as a bird, she flew to the palace and had a word with the queen's two corgis, Willow and Holly. And one said, gosh, and the other said, golly. And both dogs agreed to do just what Ladybug told them to. At dead of night, the two bad men, Hefty Hugh and Lanky Len, checked there was no one else about. Then they picked the lock and they got Joe out. Now, do you see what I see? Lots of eyes watching them. They carried him off to the palace gate, gave him a sack, and then lay in wait. They watched him scale the palace wall, and then they muttered, "Careful not to fall." Then they rubbed their hands as they saw him creeping into the room where the queen lay sleeping. While Corgi Holly and Corgi Willow, who lay on each side of the queen's soft pillow, were wide awake, and they said to Joe, "Come on, monkey, off we go." So they led the way while the queen still slept, and they show young Joe where their bones were kept. So they helped the monkey fill the sack, and they wagged their tails as he carried it back. The two thieves yelled, "Hip, hip, hooray! But now let's make our getaway." They carried the sack to a nice, quiet park where the only sound was a distant bark. They found a bench and both sat down, and Hugh said, "Time to see that crown." "I just can't wait," said Lanky Len. They opened up the sack, but then... Oh, you should have heard their moans and groans to find the sack was full of bones. Just then a dog came bounding up, and Hugh said, "Shoo, you greedy pup." Another dog was close behind, and then came dogs of every kind. A poodle and a Labrador, a peek, a pug, and then more and more. Black dogs, white dogs, gray and brown. It seemed like every dog in town. They seized the bones and gnashed and gnawed and tugged and tussled and pawed and clawed, and then turned upon the robbers, yelping, "What about a second helping?" Well, the thieves took off with leaps and bounds, pursued by all the hungry hounds. And while the monkey ran and the ladybug flew, with never a stop, till they reached the zoo. Then the crocodile grinned, and the tiger pranced, the lion leaped, and the monkeys danced. The elephant trumpeted. Can you trumpet with him this time? Trump, trump, trump. "Hooray," said the camel with the great big hump. The hyena laughed, and the hummingbug whirled, but the ladybug never said a word. There's the queen's crown, all safe and sound because of Ladybug. Well, I don't know any finger plays about ladybugs, but I do know one about some bees. Do you think you can make a fist with your hand like this? Here is a beehive, but where are the bees? Well, they're hiding inside where nobody sees. Let's count them as they come out of the hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you think the bees said when they came out of the hive? Bzzz, and then have them go right back in. Should we do it again? Let's. Here is a beehive, but where are the bees? Well, they're hiding inside where nobody sees. Let's count them as they come out of their hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bzzz. All right. Well, I said we'd have a story about some exercise. I hope you got some exercise today, whether it was something like yoga or maybe just running around outside in between the raindrops and that were coming down. This is called Dinos Don't Do Yoga. It's written by Catherine Bailey, illustrated by Alex Wilmore, and published by Sounds True from Boulder, Colorado. And I see 2 dinosaurs. Do you know what kind that one is? It's a pretty small one, but it has very short arms, and it likes to eat meat. And then this one has a very long neck. Let's find out more about them. Now, this was Rex's Valley, and everything in Rex's valley was roar and tumble rough, and talon tearing tough, even the plants. That is, until Sam moved in. Rex's ferocious friends could not decide if they liked the new dinosaur. So Rex decided for them. Dinos don't do yoga. Dinos rage and stomp. Dinos are like me. Dinos chase and chomp. But Sam didn't mind. Instead, he showed the ground sloths how to plank. You see what that is? You stay very flat. Push up with your arms and your toes. You might try that. Look at the sloths doing it. But what about all the other dinosaurs? Now, for some reason, this annoyed Rex even more. You'll never see a dino wearing yoga pants, standing on a mat, mumbling silly chants. Spinosaurus snickered, and Allosaurus agreed. But Iguanodon, paused. My neck is in knots, so I'd like to try, maybe, just once. The butterfly? That's a yoga pose. Well, Rex stormed off and all his brutish buddies followed. Well, not all of them. Look at this one. What kind do you think that is? Has a very long neck. Suddenly, Rex realized he was alone. And he didn't feel quite so tough anymore. And then things went from bad to worse. Namaste, said Sam. Betrayed and dismayed, Rex was so angry he couldn't see straight, which explains why he tripped over that bone and slid down that crater and rolled into that tar pit. And all the dinosaurs rushed to help. Hey, buddy, are you okay? We know you've had a rocky day. So everyone started talking. I need to align my spines. These dino thighs like exercise. The biting, the brawling, the maiming, the mauling, it takes a toll. Years of tussles have torn my muscles. I busted my back on that last attack. Rex roared, "That's enough!" And then he exhaled a teensy huff. Can you huff? I know somebody else who huffs. That big bad wolf who was with the three little pigs, do you remember he huffed and puffed? Well, Rex only did one huff. I can't do yoga, not one pose. I can't even wipe my nose. My jaws are deadly. My tail is spiny. My arms are strong, but also tiny. Sam stepped forward. It's okay. Don't feel blue. It's tough to learn something new. Let's get you in your dino groove. I think I know the perfect move. Then the Yogasaur taught everyone the Tyrannosaurus stretch. and all the dinos loved it, especially Rex. Listen, Sam, I was wrong. You did something very strong. You were kind when I was rude, and that makes you one tough dude. So I guess dinos do yoga. Do you? We have lots of yoga books here at the library if you want to give it a try. Well, I think tonight on our bed, we're not going to have monkeys. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enormous dinosaurs. There were 5 enormous dinosaurs stomping on the bed. When one fell off, oh, he bumped his head. So his mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more dinosaurs jumping on the bed. So hide one away. So 4 enormous dinosaurs were stomping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more dinosaurs stomping on the bed. So 3 enormous dinosaurs were stomping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So Daddy called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more dinosaurs stomping on the bed. So 2 enormous dinosaurs were stomping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So Daddy called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more dinosaurs jumping on the bed. So that leaves, can you show me? 1 enormous dinosaur who's jumping on the bed. When she fell off, oh, she bumped her head. So her mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more dinosaurs stomping on the bed. So put those dinosaurs right to bed. And I'm going to get another book about My Friend the Bear by Karma Wilson. She's written lots of books about this, and this book is brand new, and you can kind of tell, look how shiny that cover is. This is called Bear Can't Wait. It's by Karma Wilson with illustrations by Jane Chapman. Oh, I love the crackle of a new book. I saved this one just for today. And this is published by Margaret McElderry Books. I wonder what he can't wait for. Can you tell by the picture? On a bright sunny day, Bear paces to and fro. He fusses and he fidgets. Why is time so slow? For so many weeks I have planned a surprise, but it's not till tonight, Bear says with a sigh. He looks toward the sun, but the day's just begun. But Bear can't wait. Gopher, mouse, and mole all stroll down the trail with goodies packed up in an old tin pail. Mouse squeaks, stoke the fire, get ready to bake. Gophers dug carrots for a sweet carrot cake. Gathered in the den, they cook for a friend. But Bear can't wait. Well, Badger stops by to help them get ready with a basket full of berries and a sack of confetti. Raven brings a candle. Owl brings the flowers. Bear asks, is it time? But there's still 2 more hours. Bear frets and he fiddles. He wiggles and twiddles, since the bear can't wait. Oh, look, they're putting the cake together. Oh, doesn't it look beautiful with the sprinkles? Evelyn, does that look like one of your mommy's cakes? Well, Chip, Chop, get to work, Mole says with a clap. This cake's to be frosted, and there are presents to wrap. Bear raises his paw. Let me do the cake. He rushes to help when he trips by mistake. Boom, bang, splat. The cake is squashed flat because Bear couldn't wait. Oh dear, what would they do? Well, Bear sees his mess, and with tears in his eyes, he says, now I've done it. I've wrecked our surprise. Mouse squeaks, maybe not. We still have an hour. Go, get more carrots and honey and flour. There's much to be done. Hurry, Bear, run. And Bear, well, the bear doesn't wait. There he goes. Well, time is almost up, but Bear is very fast. They bake a new cake even better than the last. They hustle and they bustle while they decorate the den, and just when they're finished, they all hear Wren. Hurry and hide. He's almost inside. And the bear, oh, can't wait. Do you see what they're talking about? Yeah. Well, underneath his quilt, Bear hides with a grin. He tries not to giggle when Hare hops in. Do you remember that hare is another word for rabbit or bunny? Mm-hmm. So that's who this is for. They all shout, surprise! Happy birthday, Hare! We planned you a party as a gift, said Bear. There's presents and cake, so let's celebrate. And you know, the hare can't wait. Oh, wonderful. Do you think they sang happy birthday? Do you think we could sing happy birthday to Hare, since it is his special day? Will you join me? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hare. Happy birthday to you. Oh, and that cake looks so good. I wish I was there to have some. Well, shall we do a finger play about something you'll eat? Can't go without doing our hot dog rhyme. I've got 5 little hot dogs that are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. So fold one down. 4 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. 3 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. 2 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. So 1 little hot dog is cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the one went bam. So no little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the pan went bam. Well, we may not get to all of our books tonight. I don't like to go too long. But let's see, which one should we do? Should we? I think we're going to go for a hike. This is called Take a Hike with Miles and Spike. Written by Travis Foster with illustrations by Ethan Long. And once again, I bet you can tell this is a new book. Look how shiny the cover is. This is published by Chronicle Books. And there are Miles and Spike off to take their hike. Take care, Grizzly Bear. I think this is another rhyming story. This is a night of rhymes, isn't it? Does anybody know what animal that is? Stay loose, moose. Is that what you guessed? It's a moose. Bye-bye, butterfly. Ta-ta for now, cow. Cheerio, crow. Oh my goodness, they're loading up their backpack with corn. Cow and crow don't look very happy about that. Smell ya soon, raccoon. Peace out, rainbow trout. We're out of here, dear. Picking blueberries. Can't stay, blue jay. In a shake, rattlesnake. Goodbye, dragonfly. Farewell, gazelle. Gotta go, buffalo. Look at that backpack, pretty full. You've got blueberries and worms and flowers and wood. And that corn, remember? Oh! Did they pack too much? Drip, 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 drip. Clear the water, otter. They need to fill up their canteen. But do you know what all the animals say? They're not very happy with Miles and Spike. So they say, take a hike, Miles and Spike. That's because Miles and Spike took all of their stuff without even asking, not even once. Oh. We acted dumb, chum. No? Let's try again then. Want to go, buffalo? Let's head out, rainbow trout. See, they're giving him some of the worms. The buffalo's got the corn. Let's vamoose, moose. Okay. Give him some blueberries. Off they're going. Join the fun, everyone. Are we there yet, Marmoset? What's a marmoset? That's a marmoset. Do you know what he said? I think I'm lost. But I know that this is the end. All right, well, we can't have the flannel board yet because, well, we haven't done our bubble gum. So put your hand in your pocket. And if you don't have a real pocket, just pretend. That's all I'm doing is just pretending, and I'm pulling out my piece of pretend bubble gum. And I don't want to eat the wrapper, so I'm going to unwrap it. Put the wrapper down here because I'm not near any trash cans tonight. But I'm going to pop the gum in my mouth, chew it up until it's soft and squishy, and then we can do something disgusting with it, okay? So chew it up. Okay, put your hand out. I'm going to count to 3, and then we're going to spit our gum in our hand. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's disgusting. And take your other hand and clap it right on top. So now your hands are stuck together with sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your nose. I think we ought to get it off, so do you remember what to do? Do you remember what to say? Unstick Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your shoulder. We don't usually do that, so I thought I'd try something different. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your chin. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your back. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your cheek. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your arm. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on mom or dad, or grandma, or grandpa, or whoever's big who's around you. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your toe. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum. Time to throw it in the trash. But I don't have a trash, do I? You throw it in the trash. I'm going to put mine in my wrapper. Wrap it up, and I'll put it in the trash later. All right, shall we get ready for our flannel board story? You know what this story is going to need? I'll tell you. It's going to need a pig. Should we get a pig out? Let's see, I want to hold this straighter. In a wig. In a boat. In a moat. Oh, I've got to put the moat underneath the boat and the pig and the wig. Let's get the moat there. There's the moat. Let me even move it up a little bit so you can see it better. Let's get it nice and straight. You know, moat's the water that's all around a castle, right? So there's our castle. And we need to have our pig in his wig, or her wig, I'm not sure, and in that boat, right? Yes. A pig in a wig, in a boat, in a moat. That sounds good. But this story also needs, well, let's see here. A frog and a dog and a goat on a log. Where can I put him? Right? And it probably needs a rat. No, don't put your tail in front of the dog's eyes. In a hat on a trunk. Well, where's the trunk? That kind of trunk. I was thinking of something else. All right, we'll take the rat and the hat off because we have to put them on a trunk. And you know, it needs skunk. It's a skunk in a house with a mouse. Well, I'm not sure how to fit that on here. Let's see, we'll put that. We'll move the goat over a little bit because it's getting kind of crowded here, I think, in this boat. But we still need to put the mouse in there. So let's see. Well, maybe we can put him on the roof. Do you think that would work? Okay. And so we've got a skunk in a house with a mouse with a panda in a blouse. Hey, it's really getting crowded here, don't you think? Get off the boat, said the pig. Get off the boat before we all sink. What this story just needs is a pig in a wig in a boat. So, not a house with a mouse, no, or a panda with a blouse, not a rat with a hat, or a skunk on a trunk, not a frog or a dog, or not even a goat on a log. What this story needs is a pig in a wig in a moat, having fun in the sun all on her own. In that boat, right? No. I made a mistake when I sent all of them away. Can you swim back so you can all play? What this story needs now is, can you guess? A bigger boat. Room for a goat and a frog and a dog and a trunk with a skunk and, let's see, a rat wearing that hat and the panda with the blouse and the house with the mouse. And there they all are. And that's the story called The Pig in a Wig by Emma Virgin. All right, so let's finish up with, tonight we're going to use our Going to Bed book by Sandra Boynton. Well, the sun has set not long ago. Now everybody goes below to take a bath in one big tub with soap all over. Scrub, scrub, scrub. They hang their towels on the wall and find pajamas, big and small. And with some on top and some beneath, they brush and brush and brush their teeth. And when the moon is on the rise, they all go up to exercise. And down once more, but not so fast. They're on their way to bed at last. The day is done. They say good night, and somebody turns off the light. The moon is high, the sea is deep, and they rock and rock and rock to sleep. I hope you will too. Thank you for tuning in. I've loved seeing your messages and seeing the little hearts going up. Join us again next week when we'll have some more bedtime stories with me and my friend Bernard. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Can you say bye? Did you hear him? He's kind of quiet, kind of like the Ladybug, but I'm sure he heard you.